Recently, WikiLeaks published a series of documents titled Vault 7, disclosing the government's scope in mass surveillance. We're not just talking about collecting people's personal metadata, which the U.S. government already does through the NSA's program called PRISM. We're talking about the ability to spy into people's homes and workplaces. According to those documents, through a program called Weeping Angel, CIA computer hackers were given access to Samsung smart TVs. Samsung smart TVs have a built-in remote control microphone system. It's said that the computer hackers can remotely enable the television while making it appear that the television was still off. There would be no display, the television's LED lights would be suppressed, and yet the CIA would be able to listen to any conversation you're having within your own home, a clear violation of the Fourth Amendment if they use such access indiscriminately. The tech that enables them to access these sophisticated systems is a type of malware protection. Malware is a type of software that damages your computer software. Normally, to fix malware, you either need to download anti-malware that targets the infected string of computer coding or reboot your entire computer. CIA agencies can do what anti-malware programs can do. But instead of cleaning your computer systems, they use the software of anti-malware to have direct access to your technology. And it doesn't just end with Samsung smart TVs. According to Vault 7's documents, it's outlined that the CIA has access to smartphones as well. They can in fact bypass the encryption of WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, and Weibo, collecting audio and messages trafficked before the encryption is applied. Though the full scope of CIA's mass surveillance in regards to cellular phones isn't fully known, documents show that the CIA has hacked into cellular carriers like AT&T and Verizon, as well as hacking to phone companies like Microsoft, Apple, and Google. It's also stated that an entire library of computer hacks has occurred, and yet none of the hacks were reported to the companies and its users. According to U.S. intel, law enforcement officials already knew they were already aware of CIA breaching people's personal data. They've known it for almost a year now. But we, the people, we're hearing about this right now, and it's all thanks to Julian Assange and the professionals at WikiLeaks.
If you can briefly just tell the American people why they should be on your side in this.
Well, look, we've risen to a situation, or collapsed to a situation in the United States now, where you can be killed by someone in the White House, the president on down, for completely arbitrary reasons. You won't know that you're on the kill list until you're dead. And lawyers, if you have a suspicion that you might be on this kill list, they can't even represent you. That was the case for our lawyers, the Centre for Constitutional Rights, trying to represent Anwar al-Awlaki, who was discovered to be on that kill list, and his son wasn't even allowed to be his lawyer because he was part of a prescribed organization. So I can't see a greater collapse when the executive can kill its own citizens arbitrarily, at will, in secret, without any of the decision-making becoming public, without even the rules of procedure, without even the law behind this being public. So that's why we need organizations like WikiLeaks. And I encourage anyone in the White House who's watching this program, if you have access to those rules and procedures, walk them on over to us. We'll keep you secret and reveal it to the public.
So what can we learn from these documents? Well, it seems like the U.S. government hasn't changed since Edward Snowden released the documents detailing mass NSA spying. In fact, Obama himself signed an executive order before leaving office that expanded NSA spying. The order allowed a total of 16 intelligence agencies access to people's personal phone and internet records and information before following a single privacy protection. And it doesn't seem like Obama, Trump, or even government officials or ex-government officials particularly care about the issue of CIA spying. If anything, they, like the rest of the media, seem sympathetic or even silent. Vault 7 reveals a dark future for personal privacy in the United States and across the Western world. As Julian Assange explained himself in an online press conference, thanks to automated hacking systems, the scale of these hacks is much larger than anyone could predict. Also, you don't necessarily have to be wired to the global internet in order for someone to hack into your personal technology. They can also hack into things that are connected into the global GPS network, like cars.
And then I could show them who did it too.
Who's this?
That's Chris, my buddy who did this hack with me. So we can show you some of the less dangerous things while we're driving around here.
All right.
I can do this.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So I can just do the wipers with or without the spray. Anything you can do, like with knobs or anything, I can do. So I can change your speedometer. So it says we're going 40, but we're not. Or I can say, you're not moving at all. was like, I could just make you go out in the intersection right now, but that would be dangerous.
You could?
Yeah.
You can just make me go.
Right.
Okay. So in reverse, not touching anything.
So that's that.
Well, that's crazy.
If you're a fan of dark dystopian novels, so think 1984 or We, then you may understand the danger that's heading our way, a danger that no one on Capitol Hill is facing or focusing on. We're living in a world where if the government wanted to, and they do want to, our every move is watched. We're not even safe in our homes. 18 U.S. intelligence agencies not only have the access to our personal technology, but also we know that they've hacked into our personal technology. In all likelihood, the U.S. has hacked into mine or your phones or emails or televisions or maybe even your car. With that knowledge, we as a people, united in a common interest of personal privacy, must fight back.
If a politician had said, we want to watch everybody in the country, people would have been up in arms about it. In the wake of September 11th, the Vice President of the United States, Dick Cheney, and his personal lawyer, David Addington, conspired with a number of top-level officials in the NSA and other agencies to change not only what they considered to be the legal restraints, but actually the culture of surveillance in the intelligence community. They moved from the exceptional surveillance to the surveillance of everyone. Technology has changed. Instead of sending people to follow you, we use the devices that you paid for, the services and the systems that surround you invisibly every day to watch you on our behalf.
If you want to continue the fight to protect your right for personal privacy, like and subscribe to TheRebel.media.